Grease Fries of the Pink Ladies. I worked as a stand-in on it, and I can share some background stories, some BTS photos. BTS of episode 1.
Oh, so this is what a pep rally looks like. Oh, so this is what a pep rally looks like, huh?
Make sure cars don't park past those cones. Make sure that the cars don't park past the cones.
Our star quarterback and the girl who flashed her derriere and stole a car.
Hey, that's my car!
This is Frenchy.
Unless you're junior high, practically a woman. You got your ears pierced when you were a baby. And Betty walked right up and kicked him right in the family jewels. Frenchy Rizzo meets your new best friend. And she said, fine, deal with it.
A vocal dialect coach on set to help her do that Frenchy significant voice. She did such a good job.
How do you like Sandy, huh? Do you think we can let her in the Pink Ladies? Sure. Yeah? Sandy, I think we ought to get to class.
I cannot believe how much she looks like the other actress. That is incredible. Just amazing. Such good casting.
All these amazing music video stunts from episode 1 are in my first video.
This is the exterior of the Frosty's Palace while it was being built. That's us in the studio in front of Frosty's Palace. These windows, they were built in the school. We built those walls. All the individual window panes, you can adjust them so that we can't see the camera department in the reflection of the windows. This is a tiny little tidbit. In film, you do a lot of cheating. So, for example, that mirror where we see her when she sits up in bed, in that next shot, they've cheated it this way so that we see her coming through the window. And anyone who's just watching might not notice it, but there's a lot of cheating in film. I actually auditioned for Olivia. It was really cool to see it come to life. And I got to be her photo double. This hand is my hand, even though we're different shades. Okay, these exterior scenes, I felt so bad for all the cheerleaders. It was pretty cold that day. You can see her exhale here, that breath. It was cold. The skies were gray. I'm actually amazed at that post-production, I don't know, color grading, editing. It looks so bright and cheerful. It was gloomy and rainy.
So you're right about the socials.
Okay, again, another small tidbit, but holding that mirror, I was just standing in for her. It was so hard because for the camera to be here, and this is the mirror, you don't want to see the camera its own reflection in the mirror, so you can't just hold it straight to it. We wanted to see Jane pop up in the mirror, but that's not how mirrors work. So when you're holding the mirror, you had to hold it like that or something. So I was only seeing the wall, so we had to mark it with X tape. If I hold it straight, we can now see the camera and the people behind the camera, the operators. I lift the mirror and then go to some random point marked on the wall and see the keys / Jane. But I can't actually see her. You guys can, but I can't. And I couldn't see Jane, or the stand-in for Jane. And I was just holding it. And then the stand-in for Jane was here, just okay, I hope you can see me. And you're kind of shaky. It's hard to hold it out for this long. Yeah, it's actually harder than it seems, these little tiny moments that you have to capture. You can ask me questions about, I don't know, certain scenes or props. The kitchen supplies in Jane's family kitchen, those were all retro. They looked stunning. They're all this pastel, very amazing props and set deck throughout the whole show. The costumes, my God, the costumes. Follow this Instagram page if you want to see some inspiration from the costume designers.